Like, guys, if you've been following me long enough, I'm not a super fan of tariffs. All right, I know what the repercussions of tariffs, but using them as some type of like bargaining chip, I'm guessing, like on foreign nations, I can imagine how that could work because you're going to wreck a lot of foreign nations by implementing these tariffs or forcing them basically to come and start building and almost exclusively manufacturing in the United States of America. I get that, right? That's one thing. I think they did that to Toyota in like the 80s or I don't know, one of the like in the 1900s, guys. Either way, but if we can utilize tariffs and actually get rid of the IRS, listen, I don't like these three-letter agencies, guys. I'm not a super fan, but if we can get rid of the IRS as a whole, that'll be amazing. I think people would love that. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm just saying here. The concept of income tax being gone also, yeah, I'm sure that'll be nice too, kind of. But the problem is again, with tariffs come an increase in product values. Maybe not even values, but costs, let's say. And that may not be a good thing for your pocket. So even though you're not being taxed specifically, everything is more expensive. Right. And that's just kind of why, like, when a lot of these states are like, oh, we have no income tax. I'm like, yeah, but you have like forced HOAs everywhere and things like that because the local governments don't want to take care of the roads. So they force every neighborhood and suburb basically to be an HOA. So the HOA has to take care of it, not the government. It's a trick, guys. And so I'm just like, I'd rather live in a state with income tax and not have to be bothered with that because I'm still going to have to pay it anyway. So I might as well live where I want to live. Type of thing. But if we can replace the IRS for the most part with some type of tariff system, it's basically the same thing that I'm talking about. Basically, because I mean, no matter what, the government still has to run, right? So let's go and jump into this immediately. See where this takes us, guys. I've heard word of Trump talking about the IRS, so let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's do that. Trump floats major IRS bombshell. This is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's go and check this out immediately, guys.
Look, he's keeping his promises, that's for sure. He was in Las Vegas over the weekend proposing a new plan for the nearly 90,000 IRS agents that Joe Biden hired under the last 4 years. Trump has new ideas. Watch this.
Let's go.
On day one, I immediately halted the hiring of any new IRS agents. You know, they hired...
There are probably too many of them already, bro.
They hired, or tried to hire, 88,000 new workers to go after you, and we're in the process of developing a plan to either terminate all of them or maybe we'll move them to the border.
Hey, yes. Put them on the other side of the border. Deport them.
I think we're going to move them to the border. Well, they're allowed to carry guns. You know, they're so strong on guns. But these people are allowed to carry guns, so we'll probably move them to the border.
Okay, I like that.
Your reaction, I mean, this is incredible.
Bro, that whole statement will make CNN melt immediately. I'm telling you. Like, they don't understand, like, the jest in it. They just don't. They'll be like, oh, he just said he's going to move IRS agents to the border and meant it. Bro, come on.
Sending these IRS agents to the border. What are they going to do? One of the issues
I don't know. Find something.
President Trump found out that a majority of the audits that were done, a Treasury Inspector General report found that more than 90% of the agency audits between 2019 and 2023 were taxpayers making less than $400,000 a year, Chris. I mean, the president already said he'd like to create an external revenue service to collect profits and tariff from foreign countries. His Treasury Secretary nominee, Scott Bessent, could be confirmed by the Senate as early as today. This is important.
Guys, and what's funny is, I don't want to keep stopping this here, but before, like, with the 1950s, guys, we did a lot of that. Like, the U.S. government basically ran off of running tariffs from people. Like, guess how much wealthier, well, I guess not money, but we had a lot more money. The government had a lot more money, basically, right? Things were intelligently done. And then we moved over to this IRS thing, and it's just been like, listen, I'm sick of it. I'm sure you guys are sick of it. Everyone is sick of it. Let's get rid of it and send them down to the border, bro. But on the other side,
we'll give the markets clarity, Chris.
It definitely gives the markets clarity because we weaponized the IRS, right? And it wasn't even against the wealthiest; it was against the middle market, which is exactly what Biden promised against. And the idea of saying we need more revenue instead of growing the economy, the idea was hire more IRS agents, turning this against our people. Money. That's why people were so excited about President Trump saying, "Let's go and collect the monies owed to us by other countries." What a novel idea that is. So I think it's going to be, I think many of those people are going to be, his messages, those people are going to be looking for work, and they're going to have to develop ways to build the economy as opposed to additionally taxing our people.
Absolutely. What do you think, Cheryl?
Well, they were targeting small businesses, Maria. We've talked about this on this program. That's what they started to do. You go after the low-hanging fruit. You go after who you think won't fight back. And that is, we already knew this was happening. People under 400,000, making 400,000 and less. Again, a lot of those were small businesses, small LLCs across this country. This is the IRS. So, look, if you want to fire them as under the border, I'm going to go with fire, Maria.
Okay.
All right, we'll take.
I mean, listen, I'm down with the border just for the memes, because you understand how funny it would be to see him in the IRS shirts. I don't know, picking up trash. I like that. But here's the thing, guys. This is why I have been like avid against the concept of LLCs. Like, I will not, if anyone ever asks me anything business oriented, I get it. This is not a finance channel, but I love talking finance. I love talking business, etc. I want people to make as much money as humanly possible in the safest and sane way, guys. That's kind of how I want people to be. And I do not like LLCs. I don't think it offers enough protections. I would say, honestly, incorporate as fast as you possibly can if your profits can align with that methodology. I would definitely say S Corp generally. That's kind of where I like to live. I like the concept of it. If it's an LLC, I don't know, do something like holding or something, but don't run anything out of the LLC. Nope. That LLC should be making nothing. I don't want nothing to do with the LLC. It's all nonsense. Limited liability. No. It's you that are going to get in trouble at the end of the day consistently. It's you. Incorporate. Either way, get your meeting minutes done. Do all of these things. Get everything put together. As long as your profits are, like I said, aligning with with an S Corp, please do that. Please do that. The IRS. all these three-letter agencies, guys. I'm not a super fan of ATF neither. Nope. ATF doesn't like dogs, guys. Pass it around. Right? Tweet it out to everybody. They don't like dogs. They don't. Or the Bureau of Land Management neither. Guys, I'm not sure I'm a fan of like any of these three-letter organizations, guys. I'm trying to think of one that I just, what I say? I like it. If I needed something done, I'd go ahead and call them. No. You're the last person I would call. Ever. Okay? But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And guys, obviously, sarcasm. All right? Sarcasm. Don't send the people down to the border to collect trash, okay? Because somebody's going to clip me, and I'm going to find the clip on TikTok of someone saying, I want the IRS agents, to be hanging out down by the border, picking up trash, or rather on the other side, okay? This is what's going to happen. I know it. I smell it. But either way, listen, guys, don't deport the IRS agents. All right? Either way, I'll catch you guys later. The fact that you just made it to the end of the video says a whole lot, actually. We have a couple other channels. MrLboyd Music, MrLboyd Movie Reacts, along with MrLboyd Discusses, where I just generally speak about the things that specifically matter to me. But in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.